Welcome, everybody, to Chapter 10 of Waking Up in 5D by Maureen St. Germain. This chapter is Becoming Fifth Dimensional and Activating the Higher Chakras. So I'm really excited about this chapter. I'm actually teaching a Reiki masterclass in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to include the higher chakras. I'm also teaching
Mm.
a 1 and 2, which I hope Amanda can come to. Jackie's coming to it. I hope you don't mind me sharing that.
What is it? What is it you're teaching?
So I'm teaching a Reiki masterclass
What was the
first,
second thing you said?
a Reiki
Oh,
1 and 2.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Done. I already have that.
Yeah. Do you have your Reiki masters?
I do.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just bringing up Reiki because we work a lot with the chakras. Um, does anyone want to start? Like, what did you get from this chapter? What did you notice? What kind of stood out for you? Did you know about the higher chakras before you got started?
I did know they existed. I didn't know how many and specifically what they were, though.
Okay. Yeah.
If you guys know Donna Eden, she has a lot of material on this as well.
Okay.
That's energy medicine is her big
Yeah.
tome,
Yeah.
and she talks about these further layers out that are different, that are higher chakras. So I'm
Cool.
familiar with it.
Yeah, I'll have to remember that, John, and take a look to find some more education for that. But yeah, she talks about also like higher awareness still needs grounding. And when I first started to get into energy work and energy medicine, and when I would go see other practitioners, they would always tell me, like, Rebecca, you need more grounding. You need to stay grounded. So I had to work on
Mm.
that. Like, I had to work on staying grounded, staying 3D, and then also being able to expand out and be up in the ethers and be in other places and everywhere else, but still at the same time staying grounded here. Does anyone else feel that or experience that when they're working with energies?
Not that as much. I'm highly aware of my sensitivity. I haven't gotten to the place yet where I'm very much in control of my energy or keeping others out. But I know that's work that is coming.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone else? What's your experience when you're working with energies and other metaphysical things? Do you tend to stay woo too
I
far
tend to be
outside of your
I tend to be too grounded. I mean,
Oh,
maybe that isn't a thing, but
yeah.
um, it's like I don't leave the body very easily. So
Mm, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Amanda?
What's coming to mind, interestingly, I say mind, is when I'm in my head, I don't feel grounded.
Mhm.
So if I'm looping something or
Yeah.
what's the word, commiserating, just mulling something,
ruminating.
ruminating, thank you. I tend to not be aware of my body,
Yeah.
which doesn't make me feel grounded. So that mental energy feels very airy, like the air element instead of the earth element. I think
Hmm.
of grounding like body, more solid. And so when I think of being grounded in my body, it's like my energy, my attention drops more into my heart chakra and my solar plexus. Like most of the time, I'm not aware of my feet unless I'm doing a meditation practice, like a walking meditation outside, or being like, "Ooh, okay, bring it down, feel the feet, ground, ground, ground." And that helps me to slow my thoughts down
Hmm.
to allow me to feel grounded.
Yeah.
And the mental energy feels fast, and the grounded, when I feel grounded in my body, I experience time differently. Like
Yeah.
everything slows down, like that speedy sensation goes away. It's like, whoo.
Whoosh.
And
Yeah.
then I feel like I can actually be in the present moment. But if I'm in my head, I'm either in the past or the future, and that's taking me out of my physical body awareness. So that's what's coming to mind, how I first started saying that was the mind. The mind. So, like, grounding isn't a thinking process, it's different than that for me.
It's
So,
interesting you said that the mental activity is either past or present. I mean, sorry, past or future, but the grounding is present.
now,
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that too. Thanks for sharing that. Well, and in the practitioner's guide, the next note that I have is the heart is a portal and not just a feeling center. And she talked about that quite a bit in this work too. It's like she kept returning us to the heart.
Hmm.
The mind can analyze, sort, compare, but the heart carries the deeper knowing. So in the past, speaking of chakras, and I don't remember when it switched and when we went to the third eye here, but the third eye used to be the heart chakra.
hmm,
Hmm.
So a major
Didn't know that.
practice in this book is learning to keep the heart open while receiving new information. And I'm really working on this right now. Like last week was really chunky for me. Did anybody else feel like they were chewing on gravel the whole week? It was just, oh my God. So going through
hmm.
that transit, through that transition, thankfully I have Amanda as my like personal astrologer that I can have on speed dial. But she's like, yeah, you goofball, Mars is on Cryon right now. And I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah. Chiron makes us cry on. All right.
Oh my God.
Amanda,
Chiron. How do you say
when
it? I'm sorry.
I said, when
Chiron.
Chiron. Okay.
what John was saying, he feels heavier. I do too. Like you talk about energy, I'm not always up in the clouds. I do feel heavier, but I am a Taurus and I am an earth sign. So does that have anything to do with it?
I believe so. Sure. Yeah. I mean, if your sun sign is in, if your conscious sun is in the first earth sign, then the energetics of how you're built operates from a grounded place as your baseline.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. So she also talks about, and I've been talking about this for the past 11 weeks as we've been going through this, but um, spiritual development is an embodied practice. So bring your body with you, right? So look to food, movement, detoxification, sleep, meditation, daily care, self-care. Higher perception is not separated from how you live in your physical body. And the body has other things too, like awarenesses. I mean, this is our sensate organic organisms, right? Like we can use the body to tell us things, to bring us different awareness, to um like this is where we how we create here. So without the body, we don't have that level of creation, which is really cool. that sexualness, that sexual energy too. We don't have that without the body. The higher chakras correspond with expanded capacities. So as the higher chakras open, the chapter associates them with unconditional love, truth, mastery, devotion, multidimensional awareness, divine connection, and deeper service. And she goes through the chakras too. So the eighth chakra is unconditional love, divine love, expanded connection, and beyond the personal self. So the eighth, I like on page 184, she talks about the eighth chakra, and she says the eighth chakra, known as the chamber of the heart, opens you to a level of unconditional love so great that you carry a compassion for all life, which is known as divine love. Did anyone, when it talked about the eighth chakra, did anyone like have a connection there or have anything that came up for them? It's on page 184, if I didn't already say that. Or I guess it starts on 183. So the eighth chakra also, its purpose is to connect you to your evolved self as a 5D human.
So I've, like, in different readings and guided meditations and things, understood the chakra outside the body and the higher self being in there, but it seems like that one is more the ninth than the eighth.
What makes you say that, Jackie?
Because it says that's the true self. That's your truth, your true self, the multidimensional awareness. So I've always kind of connected those things as the higher self.
Got it. So what I'm understanding from this now, what I'm sort of getting is that like the eighth chakra, the purpose of it is to connect you to your evolved self. And then the ninth is, well, and she calls it a multidimensional portal. So maybe they're both connected and they work together. That's what I'm kind of getting right now. And then in the book on 185, she talks about the ninth chakra is where you begin to become aware of your true cosmic blueprint. So through your ninth chakra opening, you can witness multiple versions of yourself. As this cosmic temple becomes more available to you, your cosmic connections increase and your inner wisdom and outer wisdom move into sync. Yeah. So then the 10th chakra is earned mastery, your gifts, capacities, and wisdom from other lifetimes or prior development. The 10th chakra is your earned mastery from previous embodiments or lifetimes. As this chakra opens, you gain access to certain mastery from other lifetimes, certain gifts that are not readily available to humans. Oh, I had forgot. I don't remember this when I first read the chapter, but because I didn't highlight it, but she also says in here that this chakra, the 10th chakra, opens up at a very early age, sometimes even before adulthood, in those souls who are already ascended masters.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I'm not an ascended master, so that would make sense.
Yeah, I don't consider myself one either, but maybe.
I would question my daughter though. She's early on, she's one to watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm,
Interesting.
cool.
So I, at an early age, I swear to God, I could levitate. Like I knew
Me
I had
too.
like I knew I had superhuman powers. I was 7 years old and we lived in this, it was almost like a three-story, extremely old house in Nashville, Tennessee. It was on top of this huge hill. And there were three staircases. So it was like we would go up a staircase that was like 13 stairs, and then there was another one that was seven, and then there was another the one that was three. And I can remember um jumping, and I can remember going to get my sisters, and they're they were younger than me. And I would be like, watch this, but don't tell anyone. And I would like float down the stairs. I would like jump and float down the stairs. So I
Wow.
don't know, like I've always believed that we could levitate and do all, I still believe that we can do things with our bodies that we have forgotten, that if we could just remember and open up that possibility, that capability again, that we'd totally be able to do it. Like I think that we haven't even tapped into what the body is capable of.
That's amazing.
So as an adult, I've
Absolutely.
always been like, please turn on the levitation thing again because it was really cool, but I lost it. Like, and
As adults are known to do.
well, we turn off those things, right?
Right.
When I was a little girl, I talked to dead people, and my parents were like, "Oh, they're just in your imagination, they're just pretend." And then after a while, they would make me stop talking about it because they were like, "You need to grow up, and you shouldn't be talking about imaginary friends anymore." And so I wasn't able to do it, and then it kind of went away. But then when I started energy work again, I could see dead people and listen and hear things and tap into that again. So I think that we have capacities. Jack, you probably are an ascended master, or else you probably wouldn't be here in this class or in this book club. Like, there's probably things that you
Yeah,
forget.
from my Akashic reading, this is my first time here.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Interesting.
good on you,
But
Jackie.
Yeah.
but where I'm from is from basically the second of the original planets,
Mm,
like the original universe planets. So, but it's my first time earthbound,
okay.
which is fun. So when I listen to everything, I'm like, yeah, I don't have ancestors here. I don't
Interesting.
have like spiritual ancestors here because I haven't been here other than now.
Okay. Yeah. So that's
And I'm
your
not sure where I'm from. I don't have any information. I have not done an Akashic record reading that I recall.
okay.
Maybe I should.
I wonder, John, if you were to do like some of the meditations that she has in this book, if
That's a good
you
idea.
would, if you would start opening up those higher chakras and then
Hmm.
like get the download of where you're from.
Okay. Do you guys know what heart math is?
Hmm.
I've been using that thing daily for the last 2 or 3 weeks. Oh my God.
Is
Holy
it the one
cow.
that you put on
It
your
is.
ear?
That's the
Okay.
one. Yep.
Okay.
It just measures the synchronization between your heart energy and your um yeah, mind or brainwaves basically. And that's just opened up a whole bunch of great stuff. So I'm going to keep doing that and maybe add meditation back into that. Holy
Yeah.
cow, though. Wow.
Well, and maybe while you're doing that and adding the meditation or whatever, just ask for that information to come to
Okay.
you.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, the 11th chakra, devotion, graceful flow, deep trust, and expanded spiritual functionality. This chakra's opening will gift you with the abilities to time travel, bilocate, read energy of others, and precipitate material things. I have not mastered opening this chakra fully. um, the 11th chakra portal is usually accessed through your devotion to the divine. And maybe that's why, like, I have in the past few years sort of not been so much devoted to the divine in a way where I acknowledge it or worship or connect to it. Energetically, I do. And I guess reading energy of others, I do that. But I would love to be able to time travel and bilocate and precipitate material things. But she says this comes when you have the mastery to manage it. So maybe that's the question, like, what does that look like and what does that take?
From everything that keeps coming back to me, you ask for it.
Mm, yeah,
You asked
Cool.
for it. Yeah.
just ask for it. So I'll have the mastery to manage it now, please. And it can come in now. Thank you. I'll have that. Okay, the 12th chakra, direct divine connection, God consciousness, profound spiritual union, and transmission. Opening the 12th chakra allows you to be completely connected to your divine self. The 12th chakra will help you complete your God mastery. While in embodiment, these skills are not always noticeable as different because when you are in this state of activation, you don't notice what is different. Mostly because you have moved out of judgment and attachments. Yeah. Okay. The 0 or the earth chakra, grounding, earth connection, embodiment, and staying linked to life on this planet while expanding. It enables you to be part of the new vision for the earth, a very important function you can hold just by connecting to it. As you expand your upper connections, it is important that you stay connected to Mother Earth at the same time. This means you are to remain in a body while expanding your awareness through meditations. Yeah. We're meant to be here, right? Grounding. And it's interesting, Amanda. I wonder if you were to push that energy and myself too, like this just came in, like, what if we had all that mental mind stuff going on, which is all energy? Like when we have those thoughts going, that's energy. So I wonder if we were to sit and just kind of flow that energy up to sort of have it transfer through or get transmuted through those higher chakras, what that could do then.
That reminded me when I was studying with Carrie Kay, she gave us a visual of taking your head and opening it up like a lockbox to let the mentalness out, to release the pressure.
I want to use AI to come up with a version of that.
Like
Yeah,
a video? That'll be kind of
yeah,
creepy,
video
but
of that. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Release the mental box.
Yeah. Exactly.
Being in nature helps me too. I spent the afternoon at a state park at my favorite pond on Saturday afternoon and spent time in the woods. I was barefoot, walking around the woods, just wandering around. Ended up cutting my foot, didn't realize it until the next day.
Oh my gosh,
I
girl.
was so blissed out. And then I went swimming. The water was like 47 degrees. So I did a little cold therapy. And just thinking back to that experience, it's like time stopped. I had no idea what time it was. I just unplugged
Yeah,
and just was
that's awesome.
on the ground with the water, with the trees. People were coming and going on my little private beach, having very interesting conversations, coming into my little universe, and then leaving. I don't have a bathing suit that fits me right now, so I went in my underwear,
oh,
having conversations with the rangers in my underwear, right on the beach.
Did it at least look like a suit? I mean, or were you in like,
Nobody said anything.
well, of course, what are they gonna say?
Just hanging out in
Are
my
you in your
underwear.
underwear right now? Were they appropriate kind of underwear? I mean,
And then at one point, yeah, I had my top down, and then one of the rangers totally scared the poop out of me coming up behind me on one of those little tractors that I did not hear because I had my speaker in my ear. I think he was more embarrassed than I was. And I turned around. He was like, "Oh," I said, "Oh my God, you scared me." I was like, "Am I good?" He's like, "You're good." I'm like, "I'm good." He's like, "You're good."
did you get his number?
It was cute. I'll go back. It was the first day of the
Find
season.
him.
wow.
What'd you
I'll
say,
go back.
Jackie?
He knows where to find him.
Yeah.
But I was so blissed out. I didn't even hear him approach. There's Zen out. I want to get back to the 11th chakra, and when they said time travel and bilocate, I listened to a very fascinating interview with Emilio Ortiz, and I forget the fellow's name that he was interviewing. It was a 2-hour interview. I'll drop it in our WhatsApp chat. I
Okay.
actually meant to, but I forgot. And he was hired by the army to be a remote viewer to
Mm.
solve cases
Oh,
and to
who
work
was it again?
on. Hmm?
What's his name again?
I'll drop it in our WhatsApp chat.
Okay. 'Cause
So
I just finished a book.
Emilio Ortiz released this interview, I think, on Saturday morning.
Okay.
It was a little difficult to listen to because the gentleman was healing his voice box from some injury, so he
Hmm.
sounded a little froggy, like croaky. Um, but what he was sharing, okay, this is what I wanted to share. That he would get an envelope from the government and say, remote view this and bring back information. He would not look in the envelope to see what he was needing to remote view. He would just open himself up, remote view, get the information, write it down for him, then open the envelope. And he was so accurate. This guy's made so much money. And now he trains people on how to do this. Emilio was there at his center learning from him. So one of his last remote views, he ended up going to Mars. Oh, that's what it was. They would give him GPS locations. So he didn't know where in the world he was actually at. So he was remote viewing on Mars in like a million BC. And he recalled as I think somebody was with him, like recording it, the information as it was coming through. And he said, the sun looks weird. And he's like, huh, sun looks weird. And he was remote viewing on location on the planet of Mars, this ancient civilization. Also related within this story is what you were saying, like, I don't know where I'm from, John. So at the end of the interview, essentially he was saying humans aren't originally from Earth. Like we got planted here, and he said we are the aliens.
Yeah, I've known that for a long time.
We are the aliens, and everybody's waiting for disclosure. And when are they going to present themselves? Here we are.
I'm presenting myself. Hi.
And there's a cool way through galactic astrology. You're probably going to start hearing more about that, where you can look up your galactic origins based on where your natal planetary bodies are placed within the constellations.
Yeah, I think I've done that with AI.
Yes.
Yeah, you helped me get my galactic chart,
Yes.
my just other chart. And I think we did human design too. And then we put all of that information into AI. Ooh, we should do a video on that and show other people how to do it.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Does anyone want to play like that?
It's fascinating
So
information.
I'm Pleiadian. I had another one, Amanda, that we had never heard of before.
Yeah, there's so many.
Yeah. Ooh, let's do that.
Yeah, I have DNA from Sirius B.
Wait, what did you say, Jackie?
I was going to say, I wonder if you would be able to pinpoint me to where I've been told I'm from.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what we were doing. That we were pinpointing where we were from based on our charts.
Huh.
It was really cool. And
That
then you
sounds
get
fun.
like the chills because you're like, oh, that's so real. Like you can feel it.
Yeah. The body remembers, the DNA lights up.
What were you saying, Amanda?
That's
I'm
it.
sorry.
That's it.
Well, I want to say something real quick. That topic of remote viewing is one of my favorite. I've got 3 books on remote viewing. One of them is like a mini course, and the other 2 are more just historical. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating.
Yeah, you'll love this interview. Look for it. I'll post it after our call.
Please do. Please do. I'll spend the rest of the day on it.
I might even listen to it again. I mean, the information this guy was sharing.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear it.
Yeah.
She talks about meditation quite a bit and how important it is. And to be honest, I need to get back to my meditating. I mean, the funny thing is that because of the nature of my work, I meditate quite often when I'm in session with someone, because it's almost like my ego leaves my body, like my brain and body don't have that egoic sensation anymore, if you will, because I'm constantly dropping all my barriers and then expanding out while also into the 0 chakra. And so like I feel like I'm meditating a lot, but I'm meditating with and for others, like to have the intention of the healing and whatever they're asking for, and I'm pulling that energy in, and so I'm not really doing it for or with myself. And I need to get back to, and I used to meditate alone with myself all the time. I need to get back to that. I've been called to do
Mm-hmm.
that again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about everyone else? Did anyone do the Merkaba meditation?
No, but I'm interested.
Yeah.
I have Insight Timer and I looked to see if it was on there. There were like sound waves and things like that, but not the full meditation. And in here, she's talking about CDs and things like that. I was like, we don't have CD players anymore.
Well, that's because
I
that's
know,
when it was
right?
written.
I
That's
think there might be a dusty one somewhere in my basement, but
that stuff's all online now. You can
Yeah.
find it on YouTube.
oh, they have it on YouTube? Okay.
I didn't look at her website. I'm gonna do that really quick. Did anybody else go to her website?
No.
Access your bonus meditations.
How about that?
In my book too, there's this little note card you can send in to receive their
You
free
get a catalog.
a catalog, and then mail order. Send in your check.
Where is it? What is it? What is the company?
In my book, Inner
That's the book.
Traditions Bear
Yeah.
Company.
I
Okay.
suspect that won't
Oh,
work
they're out of
anymore, but
Vermont. Sweet. That's so cute. I wonder if they're even still at that location. I mean, this was printed.
I
Who
think it's
knows?
15 years old, the book.
Yeah,
Is
isn't
it
that crazy?
Yeah, but
really?
seriously, still relevant.
Yeah, I mean, I think most of it has been. I
Yeah.
have appreciated all of us that are on here saying, take out of it what is true and meant for you. And
Mhm.
also do not ever diminish your knowing for anybody fucking else, ever.
And swearing is appropriate.
Strongly encouraged, in fact.
Jackie, I want to give you a little hug right now. Like, yes. Swearing is appropriate.
Ooh.
Well, she has the multidimensional 5D Merkaba meditation written in here. I
I'm gonna
honestly,
read it. I would like to listen to it so I can disconnect.
yeah, I honestly didn't do it. So maybe what I'll do is I will record it and give that out as a bonus to everybody.
Yes, please.
If you're interested in that. Okay, I can do that. And I'll check out too what she has here, but I don't see the Merkaba meditation on these 5D bonus on her website. She's got the Crystal Elohim. She's got Wheel Within, the Wheel Angel meditation, named for the ancient term for the Merkaba. This meditation invites cosmic energies to activate your DNA and accelerate your spiritual evolution into higher frequencies. I'll have to check these out. There's Make Your Year a Good One meditation, Divine Government meditation, and Triple Mantra meditation.
To check those out. Yeah, on page 236, other useful resources for purchase. The Flower of Life, you have to buy it.
Yeah.
Along with other ones. But that's a good start for free resources.
You have to buy it,
Buy.
but on page 189, she tells how it appears, and it was just given. So how do you make money on something that was just given?
Are you?
Say that again, Jackie. What did you say?
On page 189, it says an expanded Merkaba appears. She explains how the Merkaba appears, and it was basically just given to the planes, to the world. And yet she's capitalizing on it.
Here, I
You
just
can
put in
buy
one,
the DVD.
I just put in one of Maureen St. James's videos in the chat.
Oh, cool. Thanks, John.
Yep. She has quite a subscriber list and quite a bit of material, so
I hear you, Jackie, and it's like, um, oh wait. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, there it is. We are in this 3D reality that requires us to have the financial aspect of it. I know. I say that all the time. I'm like, God, I wish I could just do this work for free. Wish I didn't need the money part. I need a
There's got
sugar
to be a
daddy.
way that you can do that and still have a living.
What?
This is
Give it away
Awaken.
for free?
I never go anywhere.
Whoops.
Yeah.
At the
I just had opened up that YouTube video. Yeah, I think you can. I think you can give some things away for free for sure.
Maybe you give stuff away for the group and then one-on-one, that's where you make your wow, she's got a lot of videos. Good Lord. 162, not bad.
All right. So the value of voice activation. It's at the end of the chapter.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, honestly, I did not read the last couple pages, so that's kind of where I ended the notes for the participant's guide because it was kind of like her talking about her experience with like getting the downloads um of the activations and the meditations and things like that. So, um when you hear the phrase higher chakras, what do you feel? Curiosity, resistance, excitement, caution, confusion, or recognition?
Curiosity.
Yep,
Yeah,
curiosity.
Yeah.
yeah,
Some recognition because I'm familiar with the idea.
right. Um, what practices already help quiet your mind enough for deeper knowing to come through? I think we all said meditation and grounding. Is there anything else that anyone?
Heart math?
Oh, heart math, sure. I practice an extreme presence, where I don't allow my brain to think about the past or the future. I just am
Hmm.
here right now. Um, Anybody else?
One of the things, was it in the participant guide? Something was talking about like, under practices, cleaner inputs. I have over, I don't know, the past however many years really started to alleviate or get more clean things into our household. Into like, I use clean makeup, I use clean hair products, I use clean cleaning products.
Hey,
So
Jackie,
it's
can you
just
make a
really
list?
trying, huh?
Make and publish a list. People would
Um,
eat that stuff
a
up.
lot of it, I check a lot of things on the EWG app.
Hmm.
So I
Okay.
look at, and it'll like, the cleanest is EWG certified. Then you have like 1, 2, 3, they're green, 4, 5, 6 is yellow. I really try to stay within like 1 and 2. So I do that. And then they also have another app for like food products. I'm not as good with all my food, but
That's because
products I've
that's
gotten
because the
better.
family doesn't always agree. I found that out.
Yeah, the YUKA is the app that I look up a lot of food to see, like, just get a little better. But the EWG app has really helped me cut out a lot of things. Um, it's like I just don't want all of the things anymore. Like my son came home from college and I smelled him. I was like, oh, you smell like Tide. And he's like, I had to buy more detergent. I ran out. I was like, honey, I will pay the extra. Do not use Tide. I'm like, unless it's the free and clear.
I have a great recipe for making your own laundry detergent too. That's pretty clean if anybody wants that.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to make.
We,
Okay.
we
Go
make our
ahead.
own sodas now.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, we got one of those soda streams for the bubbles, but then we use organic fruit and boil it down to make the syrups, and we mix them together. And
That's cool.
yeah, my son absolutely loves it. He says, Dad, what can we make today? Like, how about strawberry lime? Okay. So
That's so cute.
yeah, it is. He's become quite the maker.
Nice.
Do you make any like dirty sodas? Like, have you seen how they put like a shot of espresso in it or cream or
Yeah, like I've seen them
Mm,
do like the coconut cream or things like that.
yeah.
we haven't, but I got a recipe book about, I don't know, a year ago,
Yeah.
and we've been kind of going through it. Um, and I have a garden full of spearmint that I would love to just harvest and make into a spearmint syrup.
Mm,
Yeah.
Yes.
yum. Spearmint and cream soda, like an Italian soda.
Okay. All right. I'll try that.
That would be really good. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording unless anyone has anything else they want to say about this chapter.
Mm-mm.
We get to talk about dragons next week, I just saw.
Yeah. Yep. We're coming to the end, guys.
Yeah.
I am going to say one thing. This chapter is not only about higher experience, it's also about learning how to open upward without abandoning downward connection. How to receive more while staying human, grounded, ethical, embodied, and available to life. So, what can you access and how can you hold it well? And then in the participant's guide, I have a closing affirmation. I open with discernment. I stay rooted in my body, connected to earth, and available to higher wisdom that serves love, truth, and life.
Beautiful.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody.
Cool.